Give me a shot at Cal. Dave, don't zoom in unless I say Dave, zoom in.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the 2023 Abington Whitman-Hanson Thanksgiving Day football game. We're getting started a few minutes before 10 a.m. as the Panthers are going to prepare for a pregame ceremony. Looks like they're going to do the coin toss right now. Get that done with before the ceremony. My name is Sean Riley. Kevin Whalen is here along with members of the Abington Cam crew. It is a beautiful day here for the 112th edition of the game. You can see the captains from both teams at midfield with Mike Goldman, the referee for this game, again, which is also part of the tradition here at Thanksgiving.
Direct your attention to midfield for some special
beautiful day of sunshine. Little breeze is the only issue today, but nothing that's going to really affect the game. It's a nice dry day, and going to be a great crowd still kind of coming in through the gates here as we approach the 10 o'clock hour. Jim Kelliher's 50th and final game, and he is out there at midfield right now for the coin toss. I'm going to take a break and let them pick up the background.
Head coach Zach Vitello, who is presenting Coach Kelliher with an autographed Panther helmet, which we hope he keeps as a memory of the friendship we have shared for the last 50 years. Also at this time, legendary former Whitman-Hanson football coach Bob Bancroft joins us to present the Massachusetts High School Football Coaches Association Silvio Cella Lifetime Achievement Award to Jim Kelliher. The Cello Lifetime Achievement Award is given out annually to the individual who contributes the most to high school football in the state of Massachusetts. Silvio Cella graduated from Revere High School, where he played football, and immediately enlisted in the Marines during World War II. Following the war, he enrolled at Boston University, continued to participate in football, and graduated from BU in 1948. He then began a long career of teaching, coaching, and administration in the Revere Public Schools. The Silvio Cella Family Foundation was established in 2010 and has distributed well over $100,000 to deserving high school football players and programs throughout the Commonwealth. The Massachusetts High School Football Coaches Association can think of no more deserving than this year's award winner, Jim Kelliher of Abington High School. Coach Bancroft and Coach Kelliher have been great friends for more than 60 years. And now that they both will be retired, Coach Bancroft says they will watch the games together from the end zones so they can critique both coaches. Once again, on behalf of our Superintendent Jeff Simonak and Principal Dr. Christopher Jones, we congratulate Coach Jim Kelliher on his incredible 50 years leading the Abington Green Wave. And now we welcome the captains for both teams to midfield as we turn it over to the referee for today's game, Michael Goldman, who will conduct the coin toss.
How you doing? All right, to tell you first, the talk. Make your plays and get out of there, right? Don't stand over anybody. Don't trash talk. Don't swear you lose your own. Don't make us do anything that's effective. You gentlemen have been selected captains of your teams not only because of your athletic ability, but because of your leadership qualities. If anybody gets a little hot out here, grab your own players and get them out of there. Because if you take care of it, a lot less bad has to happen than I have to take care of it. Okay? We all set? Okay, who's going to talk? You talk. That's the heads, that's the tails. What's your call? Tails. Tails is the call. Oh, it is the tails. What do you wish to do? You will defer. Abington won the toss, and we'll defer to the second half. Who's talking? You? Right? Which way do you want to kick? You stand over there. You gentlemen stand over here. Get on this side. Okay, Whitman-Hanson will receive. Gentlemen, give me a good game. Let's go.
They're going to do their little tunnel. You have to do that video on the board. You guys much.
All right, we are getting ready here for the game. You saw a little pregame festivities. I understand there's going to be a video shown later, I'm assuming between the first and second quarter. And I know there's another one to go right at the end of the first half. That'll be on the scoreboard, which Abington Cam will be also inserting into the game tape. Both teams are fired up for this one because, as we all know, this is the last game for all the seniors on both teams.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Dennis M. O'Brien Field.
I'm taking a break for a second here for the playing of the national anthem.
Whitman-Hanson and
Actually,
Abington.
the singing of the national anthem, I believe.
Oh, even better.
Please rise and remove your caps as we honor our nation with the playing of the national anthem.
All right, the Whitman-Hanson Band with their rendition of the national anthem. Kevin, this is always a game that means a lot for the parents in the stands, the players on the field, the coaches on the sidelines. It's always something to look forward to.
Yeah, it's always great bragging rights, Sean. And the thing is, too, it's always a fun day. You know, it's like coaches tend to pull all the plays out that they've been working on all year. So you never know what's going to happen on the field as far as offensive play calling. And it's usually just an exciting day for the kids to, really a lot. So many of them will be celebrating their last game here today.
And as you can hear, the PA speaker is right behind us and above us. So we apologize if there's a lot of background noise when he's speaking. But Mr. Hayes does a great job here at Dennis M. O'Brien Field. And
well, we're down in the stands today because due to my injury, I cannot climb the ladder.
Can't get on top of the press box. So we are standing on the top of the bleachers right in front of the press box. And, Kevin, we were talking before this, 45 years ago today, they dedicated this stadium.
Yeah, I was a senior in high school. Dennis O'Brien, who was struck by lightning during a practice and was killed, unfortunately, a coach for Whitman-Hanson at the time and teacher, and passed away from those injuries. And they dedicated the field 45 years ago that Thanksgiving, which, was happened to be my senior year. And, obviously it was a very emotional game for them, and we barely lost that game. We couldn't overcome the Panthers that day. But, Dennis O'Brien, it's a great tribute to him that, they named this field, and obviously they've kept it up. It's a great new field that they have over here. They put it down new turf and have really kept it up really well.
A nice tribute at the beginning there with former Coach Driscoll and
Bancroft.
Coach Bancroft, making presentations to Coach Kelliher. Back deep for the Panthers, it looks like number 10, Pat Ryan, and I believe that's number 28, Cam Beltramini, standing about their own 10-yard line. Michael Riley will be kicking off. 12 minutes on the scoreboard clock here to start the 2023 Thanksgiving Day game here live from Whitman-Hanson.
Abington Green Wave.
And here we go. A short end-over-end kick is going to come down bouncing right about the 20 and gets by Beltramini at the 15, picks it up and goes down the sideline. And then Beltramini gets pushed out of bounds at about the 30.
Well, he was able to make something out of nothing there, Sean.
Yep.
Beltramini with the run back.
So the Whitman-Hanson offense will come on, and you'll hear Beltramini's name a few times.
Perfect kick by Michael Riley, though, getting right down in the corner. And, bouncing around there and keeping it in bounds.
Ryan Nash is the senior quarterback. You'll see him number 16 behind the center, but at times they'll also use the Wildcat. At times Beltramini, number 28, will take a direct snap.
Whitman-Hanson historically has always done a lot of power running.
Right.
Kind of having the quarterback, even having keepers kind of running into the hole, the quarterback running into the hole and blocking as well.
There you go. Now Nash lines up wide to the near side. Beltramini's going to take the first snap of the game from the shotgun. Going to keep it, go up the middle, and it hits a wall, and then spins forward, pick up about two.
Get LeBlanc on the tackle there. Looked like number 22 as well for the Green Wave. Aiden McClellan.
Aiden's had a strong year.
He really has. He's just done a great job for the Green Wave, as has LeBlanc.
So they should give him a pickup of a yard at most. It'll be 2nd and 9 as Nash gets the play selection from Zach Botello, the third-year head coach of the Panthers. And again, Beltramini is lined up in the shotgun with the running backs to each side. Beltramini to throw. Look on the near side. Big pressure. Fell put his knee down. It'll be a loss in the play. Go for a sack of -6 yards.
As he went to pivot there to kind of bail out to roll out right. He went down, and obviously his knee hit the ground, which makes it a dead ball here, even though he wasn't touched by the Green Wave. So makes it a 3rd and about 15 here for the Panthers.
Yep, ball on the 25-yard line. The wind is blowing in the Panthers' face right now, left to right across your television screen.
The Green Wave did have good pressure on that, though, on that passing play.
Yeah.
Kind of had the pocket collapsing, which forced them out of the pocket.
Let's see what they do here is they have to spread it out with wideouts to each side. Now they got Nash in at quarterback. 2 wideouts to the near side, 1 to the far side. Now they put a man in motion. That's Beltramini. Gets the ball. He's sweeping to the far side of the field. Beltramini trying to turn the corner. And he's going to be spun around and then taken down. Good defense. Good lateral pursuit by the Green Wave.
Absolutely. It looked like he might have some room for running over there, but the Green Wave, they had that quick pursuit like laterally there to make it so he only had about a 2-yard pickup. Nice job by the Green Wave, making it a 4th and about 14 here.
Where are they marking it, right?
Face mask?
Oh, was it a penalty?
Going to bring up 4th and 15.
Yeah, there's a flag on the far sideline.
Oh, it looks like that's against Whitman-Hanson.
We're personal foul. Face mask on the offense.
Wow. Don't see that often.
No.
Replay coming up.
It's on the other side of the field.
So no gain on the play. Ball's at the 25. And it'll put them in a punt situation. Back deep for Abington. Looks like A.J. Nash standing about his own 43-yard line.
Green Wave going just with 1 returner. Usually they have the 2.
Robinson back to kick, standing at his own 10-yard line. The sun is in A.J. Nash's face at this time of day with morning start. Good high kick, but a short kick. Going to come down right before midfield at the Whitman-Hanson 45 and roll forward to the Whitman-Hanson 48.
Well, only about a 20-yard pickup gives the Green Wave a short field.
So 9:52 left to go here in the first quarter. The Green Wave offense will come out with their first possession with good field position at the Whitman-Hanson 48-yard line.
Well, deferring definitely paid off for the Green Wave here today. They get the ball, stop them on their first drive, and then right after that, they end up getting a great field position here. So nice job by the Green Wave.
Michael Riley saunters onto the field, calm, cool, and collective, into the huddle. We're at number 10, the junior quarterback, and his great group of linemen head out in front of him. Riley's going to line up in a shotgun formation. He's got 3 wide receivers tight to the right side and 2 to the left side. Now they put a man in motion. They're going to give it a sweep right for the Green Wave, turning up field. That's going to be number 3, Ryan Simonetti. Picks up just a couple of yards.
About 2-yard pickup. I thought that with that formation, it was going to be a pass with Pease out to the left, standing up to the left side. Kind of did try to do a student body right there. Everybody coming, blocking and pulling to the right side. Just about a 2-yard pickup.
It'll be 2nd and 8 at the Panther 46.
As we all know, the huge advantage here being on the other side. Green Wave, has 4 downs to get that first down here because the Green Wave definitely will be going for it if it's close.
Nash lines up in the backfield. Riley on the center. Maxwell out wide to the near side of the field. Wings on each side. Riley calls his cadence. Now puts man in motion and gives again to Simonetti, but he's going to be caught in the backfield.
Put a
and
yard
good
loss.
defensive play.
Yeah, there was just two blockers there. They just, two defenders. He just couldn't get around them. Makes it 3rd and about 9.
Tackle was made by number 62, Brian Calvin, and number
1 yard loss in the play.
99, Matt Lee. 3rd and 9.
Replay of the.
Looks like
They don't have a 99 on the roster here, but. All right, so third and 9 now at the 47-yard line. Connor Pease out wide to the far side. We got 3 wide receivers on the near side. Single coverage for Pease. Riley looks over the defense. Simonetti now coming to the near side, then now reverses direction. And he goes downfield, looking to throw. Riley is going to scramble. Riley's still rolling, looking to throw, goes downfield.
He's got a
man open!
Wide open, Simonetti! Touchdown, Manna Muskegon!
A 47-yard touchdown pass on the 3rd play from scrimmage for the Green Wave. And they're on the board as Simonetti got behind the defense. Wow, great discipline there by Riley, keeping his eyes downfield. And kudos to his lineman who kept blocking as he was scrambling.
And I don't know what Simonetti's route was, but, he kind of came in motion to the right side, then went back left. And I don't know if he got lost kind of in the wash there as far as who was his coverage. But he kind of went back against the line of scrimmage and then looped around as Riley got in trouble. So nice job of reading what was happening upfield there to Riley and kind of coming to Riley to help him out, to give him an opportunity to pass the ball down deep downfield.
Matt, our replay is frozen. Hopefully the viewers at home can see it. Riley's going to line up for the kick. Ball is blocked. Kick is blocked.
Number 5 got in there for Whitman-Hanson to block that.
That's their big man, Tim Brown.
Tim Brown got the big paw up there and was able to knock that down.
The Green Wave strike quickly, though, with a 6-0 lead here with only 8:01 left to go, so just barely 4 minutes into the game.
Now the big play, and that's the thing, both defenses are going to try to keep the other team away from is that big play, and the Green Wave was able to come down on a big 3rd and long there. And we can see the replay here.
Here comes the replay of the touchdown pass from our sideline view.
See 99 for the Panthers, gets in some pressure in there. Riley has to roll back out to the right side. And able to throw that down deep. Simonetti was so wide open.
Yeah. Good job by Simonetti to continue just trying to get to the open space.
Tremaine and Ryan back to receive for the Panthers.
And Riley will now tee it up to kick off once again. Left to right with 8:01 on the clock here in the first quarter.
It's been a great season for the Green Wave, Sean, coming back, last year, had a very young team, and then this year coming back with a 7-3 record so far. Really proud of the kids, how hard they've worked to keep it going.
Now the spinning kick going towards Beltramini's way is going to roll out of bounds about the 10-yard line. And you can't look at Whitman-Hanson's got a 4-6 record, but don't let that fool you because they lost to the teams of the like of Scituate and Duxbury, Marshfield. All 3 of them are going to the state championships. Right. The Patriot League is one of the strongest leagues, so you can't look past the Panthers.
I mean, that is it always has been a very tough division, tough league to play in. I mean, everyone's always been, very representative as far as their, skill level. And, they're decent-sized schools. They're all probably, about 1,000 kids.
So with 8:01, Whitman-Hanson will take the ball at their own 35-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10 for Coach Botello's guys wearing their home black pants and red jerseys. They come out with a tight formation. Looks like Nash is under center, I believe, number 16. It's going to be a little dive to the right, tripped up, though, and picks up a handful of yards. That was Johnny Walker.
Bob Bancroft loved that play. There would be no criticism on that. That's the old Whitman-Hanson.
Yeah, they have a double tight wing.
And the pitcher.
Quarterback turns around and basically a short pitch to the halfback, and the quarterback is the lead blocker. And they come back out now 2nd and 8. Similar formation.
It's going to try to power at the Green Wave here, it looks like.
Put a man in motion. Now they're going to pitch, try to get around the outside.
No,
nice tackle.
That's number 6 there for the Green Wave, the senior. Came up and just made the tackle, really so disciplined. Made sure that he, kept him on the inside and then kind of broke down and was able to make the tackle for a short pickup. It's going to be 3rd and about 7.
From the sideline. Yeah, it was a great job by LeBlanc of kind of just funneling the running back into the interior, and he made the tackle. Number 6.
So 3rd and 7 here for the Panthers.
Look for a pass here. We'll see. They still have that same tight formation. No, the quarterback keeps. He fakes the pitch and dives forward.
Is that Duggan? Duggan came from all the way around the right-hand side there in his position on the defense, was able to run through the backfield and make the tackle, only about a 3-yard pickup, making it about a 4th and 5 here.
Aiden McClellan also in there. We'll call it 4th and 4, Kev, with the ball at the 41.
Okay.
See if they go for it here. Looks like they are going to go for it as Nash is talking to his coaches on the sideline.
You know, I totally understand that. I mean, like, if you have a punter that's punting 25 yards at this point, I don't know if
into the wind.
Into the wind, I don't know how much it does for you. So
here come the Panthers. They got to get it over their own 45-yard line to get the first. Nash calling his cadence. Put a man in motion. They pitch, trying to get around the right side. It's going to be a ball. He's going to be turned and dives forward, gets the first down. Nice extra effort.
Yeah, the Green Wave, number 45 for the Green Wave. Ticketoff was on the prowl, but just couldn't get him before that first down marker. Nice effort by the Whitman-Hanson Panthers to get that first down.
Walker on the run, but he comes out kind of ginger. Looked like he might have hurt his shoulder on that play. So he's got to get it up over the 45 and just that. Let that ball up at the end.
McClellan was there, kind of forced him back in. And Walker was able to do a nice job of cutting back in to get those 2 yards to make the first down.
Ball at the 48. Nash with a quick handoff up the middle.
Nice little
surge of about 3 yards.
Little pile drive there.
Run was by Billy Morgan, one of the senior running backs, number 11.
Pick up about 4 on the play.
Whitman-Hanson really mixing it up with different ball carriers.
I think I don't know if they do that all year, Sean, but obviously this is the year where this is the game where you're trying to get all the seniors in to get touches on that ball. Kids that have worked hard all season long to make the team better.
2nd and 6 at the Abington 48-yard line. Nash looks over, make sure he's running back in the right place, puts a man in motion. He's going to keep it right up the middle, and Nash gets the first down at the Abington 39-yard line.
Yeah, it looked like he was caught up in the pile, and then all of a sudden he was able to get loose there and able to have a nice 8-9 yard pickup there for the Panthers.
Enthusiastic Whitman-Hanson Panther crowd among us, yeah. Another replay for you from Abington Cam. This is with the tight lineup, the tight formation. They obviously try to deceive you with the different fakes and options, whether it's the dive or the pitch or the quarterback keep. Similar lineup again, that tight Buffalo-style offense.
A double.
A little double handoff. He's going to break away. Number 14, it's Johnny Walker. Walker is inside the 10, going to be tackled down at the 5-yard line.
Riley in there with Duggan on the tackle, but that was a nice play. A little bit of almost like a counter reverse there, like with the pitch.
Yeah, it was a well-executed play, a little inside reverse. You see the replay from up above.
Go it that way and then just cuts back against that grain. And, you got to give credit there. And Green Wave just missed him at the line of scrimmage. And Duggan coming all the way from the other side was able to track him down. And then Mike Riley was able to get him down about the 5.
First and goal at the 5 now. Nash under center.
Fumble
there. Ball
was
loose.
Ryan, looks like 16. Nash just jumped right on it.
Nash recovers the ball. 2nd and goal.
He's 2nd down.
From
they
about
mark
the
it for
6.
a 2-yard loss at the 7. 3.5 minutes to go here in the first quarter. Abington up 6-0 in the 2023 112th edition of the Thanksgiving Day game.
Well, now that you're in the red zone, Sean, it's a lot easier for the defense to cheat up because they don't have as much ground to cover, to defend. So see with the Green Wave if they can be a little more aggressive on the ground game.
Nash under center, Morgan right behind him. He's going to
keep it.
Pitched it. Push him.
Yeah, it looked like he pitched it back on that finally at the end. It looked like he was going to keep it, then he pitched it. So only about a 2-yard pickup, so it's going to be 3rd.
Yeah, 3rd goal from the 5. So let's see what Whitman-Hanson does if they go between the tackles around the end or go to the air here.
Well, I think you do one more run and then you kind of probably, if you don't get anything there, then you go for the pass, Sean.
Well, they're taking Beltramini out, number 28, and they're putting Brady Markowski in. He's one of their receivers.
Well, that I think tells you they're going to throw.
Markowski's on the left side.
Maybe they'll go tight formation.
Billy Morgan is the fullback right behind the quarterback, Nash. They pitch it to him, trying to get around the right side.
No, nothing doing. Who is that? Coming out of nowhere for the Green Wave. That's taken off number 45. Whew.
Tikkanen with a great tackle. Jake Tikkanen, we watch this replay, Kev.
Wow, he just shot the gap there, was able to come across on that left side.
So the ball marked at the 6, 4th and goal.
You know, Tikkanen came up, but the defender for the Green Wave, number 2 there, Salamini, really kind of turned him back in, too. So they really, a tandem there of Salamini and Tikkanen.
Shotgun for Beltramini. He keeps it, trying to get up the middle.
I don't think he has it. He does not have it.
He's going to be stopped. Green Wave defense.
Turnover on downs. Wow. Not a pass in that hole. You get the ball at the 5. There wasn't one pass there. Holy cow.
Ryan LaRosa getting credit from up here in the press box. And it'll turn around and be the Abington ball, left to right with 1:51 to go. Replay on the screen for you.
Yeah, the Green Wave doing a great job there in that goal line stance.
Ball is marked down inside, but right about the 3-yard line.
Pease did a good job of coming across and really kind of sealing so he couldn't bounce at all to the left. He had to go straight ahead, and the Green Wave had plenty of defenders there to clean it up. So nice job by the Green Wave.
A.J. Nash in the backfield behind Riley. Wings on each side. Now they put LeBlanc in motion. Riley to throw. Riley looking down.
He's got Simonetti
in the open. Oh, and he just overthrew him. Just got into the air a little bit more, and Simonetti was behind the secondary. Nice looking play.
Wow. If I'm Whitman-Hanson, I'm a little nervous about my pass defense at this moment.
Ooh, be 2nd down.
That was a quick, Riley was able to have, good pass protection, able to set his feet and throw that ball.
Yeah.
So
Like to have that one back. Just about a 3-yard difference there and a big gain. 2nd and 10, 1:45 here on the clock in the first quarter. 6-0 Abington lead. This will be their second possession, starting from their own 3-yard line. Again, Nash in the backfield. Simonetti to his right. They give this Simonetti trying to get around the left side, cuts it back up. Not much doing there, though. There's a lot of red shirts.
So it's going to be 3rd down here in about 9 for the Green Wave.
Taken down by a host of Panthers.
Yeah, they give it up to the 5. They'll call it 3rd and 8 at the 5-yard line. Sean Riley and Kevin Whalen bringing this Abington Green Wave football action with Kevin Tachi and Matt Nelson and Matt Lyons and Dave Bowen is up top.
As always, thank you all, and thank you for, to them. They're giving up their Thanksgiving morning here to be here and make sure that the kids have, historical footage of their last games here at Thanksgiving.
Riley's going to line up in a shotgun with A.J. Nash offset to his right. He spins, a little big rush. There's a blitz. Riley breaks away. He's still on his feet. He's going to be tackled down at the 5-yard line and bring up 4th down for the Green Wave. So good defensive stand there by the Panthers.
Number 76 of the Panthers. Going to bring up 4th down.
So Green Wave will be punting here.
Yep, be 4th and 8 will be the Abington's first punt of the game.
Just as we come down just to almost the end of the first quarter here.
Nash will be standing in the end zone. Pat Ryan, number 10, is standing at the Abington 40 to await the kick. Nash has the sun on his eyes and the wind at his back. Well, the wind has been kind of...
It's pretty dead now. It's quieted down.
20 seconds and rolling. Good snap.
Nice punt.
High kick. Gonna bounce at the 37 and take a Green Wave roll.
Oh, nice job. Nice job by Nash getting that out of there all the way across midfield to the 49-yard line. That's a heck of a punt. So about 44-yard punt there for the Green Wave. Nice job.
6 seconds left in the first quarter here at Denison.
So Whitman-Hanson will come back at midfield at their own 49-yard line with only 6 seconds left in the first quarter clock.
And that's the best you could hope for the Green Wave on that punt.
Especially with no return either.
I really think they caught them off guard on that first play, Sean. When they went deep on that, just being so deep in their own end zone.
And
Although after all these years, Eddie Riley.
You never know what they're going to pull out.
Yeah.
All right.
Shouldn't shock you.
Ryan Nash, the senior quarterback, calls the play selection. They shift over to the ball in the right hash mark. And now Nash with a tight formation. Nash, a little toss, back to number 14, Johnny Walker. Gets it up over the 50 for a pickup of 1 or 2.
Small gain on the play.
Walker, I assume, has a brother that's a freshman, right? He was a good player there. We saw that game last week.
Yeah, the Abington freshman defeated the Whitman-Hanson freshman. Abington freshman undefeated this year.
It was a pretty impressive game. Back and forth, but the Green Wave was, they only had one punt the whole game, I think. Well, they didn't even have a punt. They had one turnover on downs.
Yeah, the Green Wave.
They drive stalled at about the 15. So
This is Coach Jim Kelliher, his last 50th game as the head coach of the Green Wave, 50th Thanksgiving Day game. This is his 50th year and the final game of his career, his 530th game in total.
Well, Sean, you think of, the hundreds and hundreds of kids that Coach Cal has coached, and it's just a remarkable legacy that he'll leave.
Are you playing it now or you want to take a break? All right, we're going to take a break for a quick PSA.
Hi, I'm Matt Lyons, student intern here at Abington CAM, Abington's local cable station. And although our building is located in the high school, you don't have to be a student to get involved. Anyone in Abington who's looking to contribute to the local access programming is encouraged and welcome to help out. Tired of all the boring things on TV? Well, here's your chance to do better. Whether you want to learn the technical aspects of what goes into a production, want to learn how to edit professional-looking videos, want a cup of our famous water, want to host your own interview show.
How do you get your hair like that? Looks fantastic. That's a great question, Matt.
Want to host your own art show, or your own sports show? Go along. Then Abington CAM is the place for you. So stop on by. We're here for you.
All right, we're back here at the line of scrimmage with the ball at the 49-yard line of the Green Wave. 1st and 10 with 12 minutes on the clock. Sorry, second down, right?
Second down, 2nd and 8.
Yep. 12 minutes on the clock to start the second. It's a double reverse again. Beltramini on the left side. Going to be taken down as he crosses. Gets down to about the 46 of the Green Wave.
It's still going to be about 3rd and 5.
Yep.
Just saying those, it's a great legacy that Coach Cal has left, and hundreds and hundreds of kids that have been touched by him over the years.
It's amazing.
It is amazing.
Really thousands when you total it all up on all the different families that he's just been, that extra father figure, that mentor, that advisor. And it's just.
And the thing is, once the kids leave, Coach Cal always stays in touch. And, if something, if there's something happens to the family, he's right there for the kids, even, 10, 15, 20 years later.
3rd and 5 with 2 wideouts each side. Shotgun formation. It's going to be a handoff coming around the inside. It's a
double reverse.
It's going to be a flea flicker. No, he's going to keep it to run. And he's going to be tackled as he gets the first down over the 40-yard line. Oh, razzle-dazzle by the Panthers.
I know. We mentioned that at the top of the game, that you're going to see a lot of those type of plays. I actually think if they just kept the double reverse, they probably would have had a little bit better opportunity over there.
I didn't see if the receivers were open for that, but Nash didn't even look to throw. That was just a design, basically triple reverse there.
Yeah, you can see this here.
So the ball marked at the 38.
And they're kind of hurrying up here a little bit, so it's tough to get the replays in.
They get 3 receivers to the far side, 1 to the near side. Nash in the shotgun. I'm sorry, not Nash. Yeah, it is Nash. I'm mixing it up. He gave up the middle.
Keeps it.
Good hole.
Nash
and he's
kept
going to be
it.
taken down at the 25-yard line.
Definitely faked me on that one. I thought he handed that ball off. So Nash doing a nice job of,
This is the
Green
replay
Wave
of
defense.
the reverse play. Nope, computer's freezing on us. Sorry about that, sports fans. Ball's on the 25 now, 1st and 10. 10:23 on the clock here in the second quarter. Still an Abington lead with 6-0. After the third play from scrimmage was a 47-yard pass from Michael Riley to Ryan Simonetti. Panthers come out again, spreading it out with 2 to the left, 1 to the right. Nash in the shotgun. Mitch Souza is the running back. They keep up the middle.
Nothing doing there. Nice job by the Green Wave. That's 62 for the Green Wave.
That's La Rosa, right?
La Rosa? 52, rather. It's 52 for the Green Wave.
That's
Connor O'Donnell. Connor O'Donnell in the backfield for the loss there. Nice job by O'Donnell. Good penetration. He had a little help. I don't know who the was. It might have been Aiden McClellan once again.
Loss of 1 on the play. We got 2nd and 11 at the 26-yard line. Good crowd ringing the field on the north side, east side, west. Stands are packed here on the Whitman-Hanson side as they are across the field on the Abington side. Whitman-Hanson breaks the huddle. Again, 2 wideouts to the near side, 1 to the far side. Nash calls his cadence in the shotgun. Nash going to hand it off, trying to get around the right side and take him down.
Rosa there on the tackle, and O'Donnell again.
Yeah, 62 and 52 tag teaming.
Picked up about 3 on the play, so it's going to be 3rd and about 8. Green Wave up 6-0 here with 9 minutes to go in the first half.
Third and about 7 with the ball at the 23.
Yeah, it's about the 23, yeah.
Let's see what they do here now. Again, 2 wideouts to the far side, 1 to the near side. They got a wing on the left side, so they got it lined up heavy on the left. Johnny Walker in the backfield with Ryan Nash. Now they put the 2 wideouts to the right side. And now they put Beltramini in motion. Nash fakes the hand up, looking to throw, looking down the right side, puts it high in the air, looking for a receiver in the end zone. It's going to be out of bounds. And a flag. He couldn't even caught that.
He couldn't. It's out of bounds.
It's uncatchable. You got to flag that, wave that one off.
That's awful call.
The ball landed 5 yards out of bounds. Replay coming at you at home.
It's terrible.
We've got a flag on the play.
Let's see if it looks like it's going to hold as a defensive pass interference. No, pass interference. So they're going to mark it off to 10 yards. In high school football, it's not an automatic first down.
That's a bad call.
Wait a minute.
It is a first down because it was third and like 9,
Yeah.
third and 8, so it gets a first down.
Sorry, and all the excitement.
First and 10, Panthers.
Awful
So
call.
where are they marking the line of scrimmage here? At the 11, is that?
Ball's on the 11-yard
That
line.
was.
You got bailed out there, Sean.
Kevin, I thought you'd be a little bit more exuberant on that call there.
No,
First and
I
10
only
at the
have
11.
I only have one arm, Sean.
Give right up the middle, hit hard, and no real gain on the play there. Bring up second down for the Panthers.
The Green Wave doing a nice job of kind of making them work for it here, Sean.
That's right.
They got to get their defense off the field, though. That's one of the things. Whitman-Hanson's pretty much controlled the line, controlled the ball, time of possession here. Green Wave really has only had, 6 plays, I think, offensively?
Brings up second and 8
Nash gets the
for
play
Panthers.
selection. Mitch Souza checked into the game number 2, and he remains in the backfield. Barkowski out on the right side with Cody Roberts, and they have 2 wideouts to the far side, one of which is Beltramini in the slot. They give the sweep around the left side with the wide receiver.
Gets down to about,
Barkowski in motion from the slot on the right side.
down to about the 2.
Big gain on the play.
So now they can get a first down inside the 1.
It looks like third and a couple inches for the Panthers.
They're calling it a first down.
First and goal.
First and goal.
Yep, they're taking away the stake. So first and goal just inside the 1. 7:10 on the clock here in the second quarter. Whitman-Hanson looking to even it up, punching this one in. Billy Morgan, number 11, a fullback, right behind Nash. Nash keeps it himself. Pushes
the
forward
pile.
with a little brotherly shove. And Nash has puts Whitman-Hanson on the board.
Nice drive by Whitman-Hanson.
It was a 51-yard drive.
Got the little help there from the official.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, the ball was out of bounds. It landed out of bounds. Had that receiver.
Good
Didn't really
4
have an
yards,
opportunity.
4 yards out of bounds.
But replay for you, Kev, on the
Yeah, they
replay
just
screen
able to
for-
push that pile, get across. Of course, it's only about a yard out.
Let's see if they go for 2 here. And they do line up for the 2 with Nash under center.
Going for the lead here. Green Wave 6-6.
Souza and Morgan in the backfield. Nash going to give to Souza.
Nothing
Souza's
doing.
going to be stood up and taken down. Don't even bother taking him down. That was LaRosa got him.
Number 62.
Nice job by LaRosa once again. Been calling his name a lot already.
Yeah, nice job of the Green Wave kind of stopping that to make it a tie ball game here at 6-6.
With 6:55 left here in the second quarter. Score is Abington Green Wave 6, your Panthers 6.
Good shot of Coach Kelliher on the sidelines for his 50th and last Thanksgiving Day game. I want to send a shout out to the remainder of the coaches also. Ed Riley, Jim Daly, Scott Piper, Dave Lyons, Jason Brown, Mike Bruning, Bella Kabongo, Tom Shepard, Keith Faxon, Kalaji Kabongo, and Liam Giller. Our athletic director, Alicia Reed, and athletic trainer, Alicia Reed, and athletic director, Peter Serino. I want to thank all of those guys for all of their help throughout the year.
32 back to kick for the Panthers.
And Whitman-Hanson now will kick off left to right. What looks like Nash and LeBlanc back deep for the Green Wave.
32 will be kicking off for the Panthers.
Nate Duggan just in front of them, about 10 yards in the middle of the field. So here we await the Panther kick with 6:55 left in the second quarter. Tie ball game. End over end, going to be a short kick coming right down Duggan's way at the 20-yard line. Duggan looking for a hole, and it'll be taken down close, just over the 30-yard line.
Taken down by number 14, Johnny Walker, first and 10.
Nice job by Duggan just getting that ball and going straight ahead to pick up an extra couple of yards there to give the Green Wave decent field position.
At the, where are we, 32?
32-yard line. I'd like to see the Green Wave do a little, get a little bit longer drive here, Sean. You got 6:49 to go here in this second quarter, and just try to, keep the defense off the field, give them a little bit of a break, and at the same time, get
Knowing
a long
that you're
drive,
going to get the opening kickoff of the second half.
Exactly.
Too.
Try to double up here. That's what you're looking to do, right? Score and then
Maxwell out to the far side. Pease out wide to the near side with slots on each side for Riley in the shotgun. Simonetti in motion. Riley keeps it, spins, goes up the middle, picks up a couple of yards, spins forward, and close to the first, about 8-yard pickup for the junior quarterback.
Nice job there by Riley.
Our seniors this year, number 3, Ryan Simonetti, number 6, Will LeBlanc, number 11, Nate Duggan, number 22, Aiden McClellan, 29, AJ Nash, 51, Andrew Kerr, 52, Connor O'Donnell, 54, Alex Mullen, 57, Steve Wojciechowski, 75, Faraz Ahmad, 76, Bodie Johnson, 81, Connor Orlandella, and 87, Connor Pease.
As much as Riley's been running a lot more the second half of the season, Sean, it seems like it still surprises teams.
They mock him back at the 39, so it's 2nd and 3. LeBlanc in motion to give her up the middle to Nash. Nash puts his shoulder down and gets the first down for the Green Wave. They'll move the stakes. Come down 6:04 on the clock here in the second quarter.
Number 76, Curtis Burke. It's good for Green Wave, first down.
Reminder, the junior class auction will be Thursday, November 30th. That's coming up, 6 o'clock at the high school. Start your Christmas shopping. Great.
There's always a lot of great gifts.
There is really good deals.
A lot of good deals to
good Christmas
get
gifts.
Things. Exactly. Yeah,
I'll be there, Kev. Thursday, November 30th at Abington High School. Go right in the front door, 6 o'clock start. All right, got a slot left formation. Riley under center with 2 men in the backfield. 1st and 10 for the Green Wave at the 43. Quick dive right up the right side. Spins away. That was Salamini with a nice spin move. Gets it inside Whitman-Hanson territory.
Nice job. Nice 7-yard pick up there. Nice second effort by Salamini. Able to kind of break free to get that extra yardage.
Replay coming up on the screen.
Number 57. 7-yard gain on the play.
You can just see the push there on that right side. Nice job by the offensive line.
2nd down and a short 3 for Abington right at midfield. Kingston Maxwell out wide to the near side. Riley looks over the defense, gets under center. Nash gets it, dive up the middle, big hole.
Here he goes.
Nash,
here he goes.
30.
Touchdown,
Nash,
Muskegon!
Senior running back, a 50-yard dive play.
Wow, great to see
AJ Nash.
Great to see AJ Nash, the senior running back, getting that touchdown for the Green Wave and pushing them ahead at 4 minutes and 38 seconds to go here in the second quarter.
Great blocking by the offensive line, and really, Nash just put it into third gear right from the get-go.
Yeah, there was no doubt as soon as he was about 6-7 yards past the line of scrimmage, he was gone.
Burst. The lineman, you see, great shot there by cameraman Matt Lyons. With the slow motion from the sideline. If we have enough time. It's real slow motion. They got to line up. Oh, they line up a little swinging gate here for the point after attempt. Riley puts Nash in motion. He's going to throw to Connor Pease.
2 points, man, Muskegon.
87.
Is that a flag in the end zone or not?
No, I don't think so.
Good for the 2-point conversion.
It is good for the 2-point. No, it's just a big leaf, it looks like.
It is yellow, though.
What's that?
I said the leaf is yellow.
Yeah. A replay of the 2-point conversion. A little razzle-dazzle from the Green Wave.
I like that play, kind of
big screen pass almost.
Exactly, just box it out by Pease, and Pease using his big body just to push the pile in for the 2 points. So
AJ Nash with a 50-yard sprint right down the middle of Dennis M. O'Brien Field puts the Green Wave ahead.
It's exactly what you wanted to do, Sean. The only thing I would have liked is if they probably took a little bit more time off the clock. 4:38 to go here in the second quarter. As we were mentioning, the Green Wave will get the ball back in the second half.
Riley now kicking with the sun behind him. It'll be in the eyes of the Whitman-Hanson receivers. Back deep are going to be Cam Beltramini, number 28, and number 10, Pat Ryan. Beltramini's on the far side of the field. And we have teed it up and we're ready to kick off.
530 games. That's a lot of games to coach, Sean.
Sure is. Started as the head coach in 1974 and ends his career here in 2023. Left-footed kicker, a little squib kick, going to be a fair catch. Nice decision there by Tim Brown on the Panthers at the 42-yard line.
Can you name a captain from that 1974 team?
I cannot. Can you?
Chris Wells.
Chris Wells. All right.
Probably Donnie Leach, probably too.
Yeah.
Probably Donnie Leach.
Kevin, you and I were talking about the referee tonight. See some of the fans here today. Referee Mike Goldman has been doing this game for over 25 years.
And he's been head official for like over 30 years, he said, and he's been doing the game since like at least the early 80s.
We'll talk about one of his memories. We were talking with him before the game. Here come the Panthers now. 1st and 10, left to right across your television screen at the 42-yard line. Nash going to be a quick dive up the middle. Walker dives forward. Nice bit of running.
Nice job of kind of keeping his balance there and just being able to leap forward for those extra yards. Picks up about 6.
He said one of his most unique memories from an Abington Whitman-Hanson game was the time that the Abington running back was going down the sideline and a Whitman-Hanson fan came out of the stands and tackled the Abington running back, which would have been a touchdown. And who was that running back?
It was John Wells. That's and, once again, he got caught from behind.
Johnny Wells from my class, 1982. Got tackled by a kid in a stocking cap. Took away the touchdown. 2nd down, right in front of you here with 2 wideouts each side. The handoff, right up the middle once again. And it's going to be a tackle.
Looks like he might get the first here, Sean. He's like very close.
Jonathan Sharp Hutt on the tackle there.
Nice job. He's another one who's done a great job for the Green Wave.
They mark it at the 48, and it looks like a first. Yep, it'll be just enough to move it with 3:46 on the clock.
The junior.
Walker on the run with a second effort makes first down for the Panthers.
Yeah, Walker does have the nice second effort there. The first carry he had, and then that second carry, able to get that first down, get the chains moving for Whitman-Hanson.
So a fresh set of downs. Brendan Moore out wide to the far side again. Actually, 2 wideouts to each side now. Shotgun again for Nash. Ryan Nash, no relation to AJ. Looking to throw, rolling to the near side. Going up high. It's going to be out of over the receiver and out of bounds. We'll stop the clock with 2nd and 10 with 3:24 on the clock.
They have all their timeouts, so they got plenty of time. One of the hard things for Whitman-Hanson, though, is I don't want to speak too soon, but their passing game does seem a little out of sync today, at least. So, they're going to get to get the bulk of their yardage on the ground.
So it'll be 2nd and 10 at the Green Wave 48-yard line. Again, they spread it out with wideouts to each side and the slot. 1 man in the backfield with Nash. Nash puts Markowski in motion. They throw to Markowski on the left side in the flat.
There's a hold out there. There's a hold.
It's going to be down the field.
There's a hold.
Down to 30. And a flag thrown as the wide receiver was trying to trying to block the Abington cornerback, but it's going to be flagged for the penalty.
Yeah,
Kevin saw it.
It was a hold like right from as soon as he got the ball all the way out there. And the official finally was like, all right, I have to throw it at this point because it became clearly obvious when he was trying to break loose to make the tackle.
I believe it's going to be a holding penalty on the offense.
I don't know if that was who was out there. I don't know if that was Duggan out there on that coverage.
So that play will be taken away from the Panthers.
So it's going to make it about 2nd and probably 16 because it's marked at about the 45 of the Green Wave, and it'll be marched back 10 yards from there to make it a 2nd and 16 from the Whitman-Hanson's 45.
Holding Panthers.
Referee Mike Goldman signals the holding call with 3:15 on the clock here in the first half. And they do mark it back now to the Whitman 45. 17. 2nd and 17, says the PA announcer Bob Hayes. So let's see if they try a little razzle-dazzle here. One of their specialty plays, or do they go to the air, or another reverse? Who knows? Nash in the shotgun. Got the sun in the quarterback's eyes. He's rolling to the near side. A little out pattern connects with number 5. Good pickup. Gets it inside the 30 down the 25-yard line. Connected with Markowski, one of their go-to receivers.
Just that little roll right after the fake handoff there. Roll right was out. Markowski was out there in the flat there, was able to get him out there about 15 yards downfield and had plenty of room to run.
Picks up 30 yards on that down on the 25-yard line. Just under 3 minutes to go here in the first half. 14-6 the Green Wave lead after 2 big scoring plays, one in the air and one on the ground for the Green Wave. Again, they spread it out with 2 wideouts to each side. Ryan Nash in the shotgun. Nash fakes the handoff, keeps it, tries to go right side, goes upside and gets tackled by, looks like number 52, Connor O'Donnell.
Picks up about 5 on that, maybe 6, and nice job of cutting back against the grain there. He had the Green Wave, number 51 for the Green Wave was there, but he was, once he kind of cut back, was able to get in behind him. So Andrew Kerr doing a nice job of getting some penetration there, but nice job of cutting back by Nash and picking up that 5 yards. Down under 2 minutes to go here, Sean, in this first half.
Same formation. Nash in the shotgun. Nash looking to throw. Fakes it, now going in the corner.
Riley's
lays a nice pass up, and it's going to be incomplete. Great coverage by the Green Wave, and a well-thrown ball there by Nash.
It really was. It seems like he's getting a little bit of a rhythm here as he's got that first one under his belt, Sean. Riley doing a nice job of kind of a nice tandem there of coverage between Salamini and Riley coming over the top, as he's supposed to do as the safety.
Brendan Moore, the senior wide receiver, was the intended receiver.
So it's going to be 3rd and 5 here.
Pass was intended for Brendan Moore.
Ball marked at the 20, just inside the 20-yard line. Shotgun formation. Looks like that's Walker in the backfield. They loaded up the right side. The handoff trying to sweep to the right side. Campbell Tremini going to be short of the first. Gets tackled inbounds, and now they stop the clock.
He's going to give him a first down shot.
Oh,
get over
it is
the
a first down.
15,
Sorry.
yeah.
That's the problem, not being up high enough to see above the team on the sideline.
We come down a minute 40 to go here.
Ball in the 15. Yeah. Clock is rolling. Again, now they got 3 wideouts to the right side. Nash calls it, puts a man in motion. They give up the middle to Johnny Walker. Walker going to get a couple. A little scrum down to about the 10-yard line.
There's the
Clock
pile.
continues to run.
He's a pretty powerful runner. Number 45 for the
3-yard gain on the play, brings up 2nd
44 rather for the Panthers.
Ryan Nash gets the call selection from the sidelines. Joins the Panther huddle.
Second
Green
and
Wave
about 7. We're
trying
just coming under a minute, Sean.
Yeah. Green Wave trying to have another defensive stand inside the red zone. 2 men in the backfield now with Nash. Nash fakes it to Walker, keeps it, gets hit. O'Donnell got to him first.
Calls a timeout with 45 seconds.
Gains about a yard on the play.
So the teams will go to their sidelines.
We've got a timeout here at Dennis M. O'Brien Field.
While we got a timeout, I want to see if I can...
it doesn't look like they have a kicker, Sean, either. So, I mean, like, it's one of those things where, if they get into a longer, like, 4th and 8 or something like that, where they would kick it and at least get 3, so now it's a touchdown game.
I want to send a shout out to Abington High School football cheerleaders. The captains are Maddie Murphy and Emma Maley. They are joined by Jada Flavin, Cadence Kerbels, Maeve Coe, Maeve Duquette, Shay Lehman, Taylor Diambra, McKenna Perry, Lily Mullen, Sam Robbins, Lila Oppenheim, Kayla O'Leary, Michaela Gunning, Kayla Solimini, Jordan Fonseca, Kylie Fonseca, Ariana Norton, Jocelyn Healy, Catalina Chipman, Caitlin McKiernan, Allison Magnuson, Marissa Ercolano, Avery Faulkner, Ava Ryan, and Chloe Richardson, and coached by Kristen Couture.
Well, thank you for all they've done all season. They do a great job.
They did a great job in the regionals and at the States. They were the regional champions. And
Also,
Lily, I'm sorry I said your name wrong.
Thank the band here tonight, too. The band is here today and looking good as ever for the Green Wave here as well. So, them all giving their time here on Thanksgiving on this great traditional Thanksgiving extravaganza.
3rd and 5. The ball marked at about the 11-yard line, 10-yard line.
It's about the 11.
That's it. Shotgun. Now they put a man in motion. Walker in the backfield with Nash. Nash now puts a man to the right side. It's Beltramini. No, I'm sorry, that's not. And he fakes it, looking to throw. He's on a roll. He's got some pressure. Nash trying to evade, now puts it up in the air, and it's going to be knocked around and picked off by the Green Wave. And let's see if he's going to be down at the 1 or if he's stopped in the end zone.
He's going to be out. He didn't come out.
Wow, the ball, a little tip drill there, and they're talking about it right now.
He got pushed out. He got tackled and came out.
We'll see. Watch the replay, Kev.
Yeah.
The interception. It's going to bring up 1st and 10.
Wow.
It was tipped forward.
Matt's got a great view there. He's right down there where all the action is.
Wow, nice job of camera work there. Nash just scrambling, throws it back up.
Ball gets knocked up in the air, and it's picked off. And yeah, he was in the end zone and got tackled outside of the end zone.
I don't know how you do. He got pushed outside the end zone. Wow.
30 seconds left on the clock, and and you can't kneel down on this one because your quarterback will be standing in the end zone, so they're going to have to.
I would just do a couple quarterback sneaks. I mean, they can call timeouts, but you got 4 plays, so if you just kind of get quarterback sneaks and push the pile, Sean.
A.J. Nash in the backfield behind Riley.
Or you could go deep.
Riley just takes it himself, dives forward to pick up a little breathing room.
Yep. See if Whitman-Hanson calls a timeout.
See if Abington calls a timeout. Or they're just going to let it run here. Abington knows they're going to be receiving the opening kickoff of the second half.
So a nice touchdown-saving play, though, by the Green Wave there. A nice interception there by the Green Wave. Huge turnover.
And I apologize. I didn't write down who just got that interception for the Green Wave.
Was it McClellan? It might have been McClellan. I know. In my excitement, I just lost who had that interception. Maybe we can find out.
Nelson's going to try to pull up the replay so we can take a look at it as we prepare for halftime. Both bands will be performing here for the folks here at Dennis M. O'Brien Field and for those of you at home.
Well, we'll find out at halftime, but great play there by the Green Wave. A nice tip forward, and Green Wave, Johnny on the spot there, picking up that
it's like I'm getting
interception.
Told by the booth it's La Rosa had the interception.
Awesome. Huge. La Rosa, nice play there.
And here's
Number
one more
62.
time a replay of that. I'm going to try to get that. Here it comes. It's the replay. Nash doing a good job scrambling as he was getting there. A lot of pressure from Aiden McClellan, number 22, and company. Puts it up in the air, giving the receiver an opportunity, and nice defense there by the Green Wave. And then they mark it at the 1, but nothing happened out of that.
Nice job there by La Rosa.
The clock
nice heads-up play coming back. I mean, he's like a linebacker, so he's coming back, to help out there and just good hustle getting from like the 10 all the way back, knowing that he could do something there. Great job by the Green Wave. Good team defense.
So once again, I want to thank Matt Lyons for being the cameraman down on the field. Matt Nelson, who's up in the booth doing everything for us, along with Kevin Tati, who's just doing everything. I don't even know where he is right now. He's just everywhere. And, of course, Dave up top is doing a wonderful job bringing this game home to you, live streaming, and we'll be replaying this a number of times. So Sean and Kevin are going to take a break here at halftime, and we'll let you guys enjoy the band. We have looks like they're going to be a joint performance, perhaps. Both bands are coming out together here, the Abington Band and the Whitman-Hanson Band.
So you can check the turkey.
That's right.
Check the turkey, make sure everything's ready to go by 2 o'clock today.
We'll be back, and at the end of the half, they'll have a 3-minute warm-up, and during that 3-minute warm-up, they're going to have I believe they'll be playing a special video for Coach Kell. So stay tuned for that. Go to your refrigerator and get back in your seats within about 9 minutes. Thanks.
Ladies and gentlemen, David Moore, the president of the Massachusetts High School Football Coaches Association, sends this message to Coach Kelliher on his retirement. It is with a bittersweet heart that we recognize the retirement of Coach Kelliher after an illustrious 50-year coaching career with over 500 games at the helm of the Abington Green Wave. Coach Kell's legacy is not just measured in wins and championships, though. Even though that's impressive, 5 Super Bowl or state championships and a multitude of South Shore League titles. It's about the countless lives he's touched and the indelible impact he has had on the South Shore football community. Coach Kelliher acknowledged that the kids had been fantastic to work with, and he had always admired their pride, hard work, and teamwork. I hope that they have learned from you and your fellow coaches, and it will pay dividends as these athletes mature into fine young adults. Your commitment to not just the game, but the development of young individuals reflects the true essence of coaching. Coach, as you bid farewell to the sidelines, we as an association want to express deep gratitude to you, your administration, and the entire community for the opportunity to coach in the same place for all these years. Coach Kelliher, thank you for a remarkable career, and we wish you a retirement filled with well-deserved relaxation and the joy of knowing you made a lasting impact on the lives of those you have touched. Yours in football, David Moore. And at this time, direct your attention to the Jumbotron screen for a message from many of Coach Kelliher's friends and players.
Coach Kell, thanks for everything you've done for the program, for all the kids.
Appreciate all the touchdown man of Muskegons, Coach.
Thank you, Coach Kell, for making me the man I am today and for changing my life.
Thank you, Coach Kell. We all love you.
Thank you, Coach Kell.
Hi, Coach. Congratulations on your retirement. 50 years is truly a remarkable record. In addition to all the wins and the state titles, thank you for the impact that you've had on the young men of the town of Abington. That's the legacy, the greatest legacy of all, and thank you and best wishes to you.
Hi Jim, Chris Nagel here. Just wanted to wish you the best of luck. I have thoroughly enjoyed getting to know you, being the public address announcer for the football team. It's been a blast. You've made it a lot of fun, and I wish you nothing but the best and continued success.
Coach Kell, thanks very much for all the memories. Special thanks for coaching my boys, Jack and Matt, 18 and class of 20. Best of luck in retirement. Coach Kell, thanks for all the memories. 13-0. Never forget that.
Won 3 Super Bowls with you, Coach. You're a great coach and mentor. Congrats on 50 years.
Cheers, Coach.
Thank you for everything, Coach Kell. We appreciate everything you did for us, and congratulations on 50 years.
Congratulations, Coach Kell. I couldn't be where I am today without you. You were the man who taught me how I am to be. Congratulations.
Hey, Coach. It's Christian LeBoss here, class of 2019. I just want to say thank you for everything you've done for me, done for this team, and done for this town over these years. No one has ever taken it for granted, and we love you more than you'll ever know, Coach. Thank you so much.
Coach Kell, been a while. One of your assistant coaches from a long time ago, and AD. Wish you all the luck in your retirement, and if you're ever in North Carolina, give us a call.
Coach Kell, Matt Giannini, class of 2007. I just want to say thank you for everything you did for me. Awesome coach, I love you. I hope you have the best retirement, and I'll see you around. Thanks, Coach.
Coach, from the bottom of my heart, thanks for being a mentor, but more importantly, thanks for being a great friend. Love you, buddy.
Just want to say thanks for being such a great mentor, coach, and more importantly, a friend over the years. Love you.
Coach, congratulations, and wish you the best of luck in your future endeavors. Thank you for everything.
We're back with the start of the second half. If you didn't see that kickoff, it was a return by Nate Duggan up all the way up to the 43-yard line. Giving the Green Wave great field position here to start the second half. Nice tribute, video tribute there put together by Abington Cam and the schools. And Abington
nice job.
Come out here with their offense to start the second half with a 14-6 lead. Riley Evans center. Puts a man in motion, gives out up the middle. A.J. Nash. Nash dives forward up the rim to the 50-yard line. Picks up about 7 on the play.
We like those quick hitters, Sean. Nice 6 yards on first down, just right over the left side. Nice blocking up front by the Green Wave.
Up 2nd and 3.
Second down for Abington. Good to had a real short opportunity to walk around and say hi to a few people, some family and alumni.
Did as well. Always such a great day. One of my favorite holidays.
This is true. Second down. Simulating motion, give it right side. That's Nash once again, the big fullback.
Get the first down.
Nash on the run.
Gets about a yard. Gets to about a yard.
Tackle was made by Curtis Burke, number 76.
Nice job on that left side by Whitman-Hanson, stacking it
up. For the Green Wave.
Gonna make it probably a long one here, so it's going to be 3rd and a long one here for the Green Wave.
Good view from our cameraman Dave up top, and we got Matt on the sideline for you today.
Great coverage once again by the Green Wave. Matt down below. Matt Lyons down below. Matt upstairs here. Great job by Dave. Kevin, thank you for what you do.
LeBlanc and A.J. Nash in the backfield. Riley, the keeper, dives forward.
Riley on the keeper.
Nice job. Just so quick. And Riley had just had that quick first step, able to get into that gap and just drive it for about 2-3 yard pickup there. Nice job by the Green Wave.
Picked up about 3 yards. I don't know if there's a little
Number
brilliant
5,
deception
Jim
on
Brown with
Michael's
the
part or not. He's
tackle.
moving
1st and 10, Green
He was
Wave.
able to get him in the right position.
Well, he really
no
committed.
Giving it to him.
Yeah, he really committed to that left side and just really was able to run right up that gap for the 3 yard pickup. Nice job.
So
congratulations to Coach Kelliher and his family. More information about the 2024 Hall of Fame induction ceremony will be announced in several weeks.
High backfield now for the Green Wave. 1st and 10. They pitch right side. Trying to get around the end.
It's a piece.
No, I think there was
by number 81.
Orlandella.
Orlandella, number 81. Wow.
Love to see Connor in there.
Nice job by the Green Wave getting everybody in. All the seniors in.
On the carry.
Good job.
Bring up 2nd down for Abington.
Tackle was made by 58, Jacob Getchell.
Getchell on the tackle.
2nd and 10, Green Wave.
That name brings shivers to the Green Wave press box.
Here we go.
Just kidding. 2nd and 10. Maxwell out wide to the near side. Looks like Pease is on the right side as the tight end with a wing. Again, the eye backfield. LeBlanc in motion. They give to A.J. right up the middle. A.J.
Nice 7 yard pickup.
He's a force today.
He really is. He's really going out with a bang here in his senior year. Nice job by Nash, number 29.
Nice job by the lineman there. Bodie Johnson, McSherry out there.
Bodie Johnson he's had a great career for the Green Wave. Very
Alex
talented
Mullen.
long snapper.
Our captains this year are Connor O'Donnell and Alex Mullen, Steve Wojciechowski, and Connor Pease.
But, when you got that offensive line there, you got 51 for the Green Wave. Andrew Kerr, 52 is Connor O'Donnell. Bodie Johnson.
3rd and 4 at the 39-yard line.
Wojciechowski's out there as well.
Slot left. Riley gives up to Nash again. Nash gets the first down. No, that's LeBlanc. LeBlanc gets the first down.
Nash was with the fake pitch out on the right-hand side there.
Yep.
Nice quick hit there. Green Wave moves the ball here.
Like LeBlanc had both arms wrapped around the pigskin there, just going right through the interior of the line.
But you like
to the 32.
Yeah, you like to see this, though, the Green Wave really just dominating at the line of scrimmage here, getting the 4 or 5 yards of carry.
Again, they line up Nash right behind Riley. Looks like that's, again, LeBlanc offset right. Riley under center. This time LeBlanc. LeBlanc turns it up the middle of the field. LeBlanc gets tripped up as he gets over the 25-yard line.
It's so important, you pick up, 8 yards there on first down, especially when you're inside the 25-yard line now. It's just such a huge deal for the Green Wave. You can do so many different things offensively.
2nd and 2.
Also, Green Wave taking time off the clock, which is what you want to see.
Sometimes this is an opportunity to go to the air, but the Green Wave has been moving it so efficiently on the ground. Why not keep with it? Again, Nash, and looks like Simonetti now in the backfield. Or is that Solomini? It's Simonetti, and he gets it going to the right side. Simonetti hit at the line of scrimmage, but falls forward.
Great form tackle there by number 11 for Whitman-Hanson.
It's going to be close to the first down. They're going to give him the first down. He does.
Billy Morgan, that's the most important thing, is moving the stakes there. Billy Morgan with a nice tackle there for Whitman-Hanson.
Ball at the 22-yard line now for the Green Wave. They started at their own 43. We're in the third quarter of the 112th edition of the Abington Whitman-Hanson Thanksgiving Day game.
But, you hope the Green Wave, if they punch this in, Whitman-Hanson doesn't seem to have, they can grind it out on the Green Wave, but it's very difficult for them to score quickly. So, every possession becomes a big deal here going forward. So
shotgun for Riley now with Nash to his right. Looks like motion, a man in the backfield flinched.
A little twitch.
Wasn't Nash, but you know who it was. It'll be a 5-yard penalty against the Green Wave.
Played a very disciplined game on both sides so far today, Sean.
Yeah.
I think the only other penalty they had was the interference call,
which was questionable in our mind, but that's okay.
I'm over it, sort of.
Dennis Donovan let me know that catchability is not a factor in determining defensive pass interference under National Federal High School rules.
All right. Well, I don't think it was even interference.
Thank you, Dennis.
That, but
Kevin's saying there was no interference at all.
At all.
I didn't see the actual interference, let's call it. Simonetti, right side, cuts the backfield, cuts the cross, against the grain. Simonetti
play.
Taken down.
Great speed, great
touchdown
acceleration into the
tackle.
hole there by Simonetti, number 3 for the Green Wave. Great block, and he was just able to make that cut, and it was just a huge hole there. That right side of the offensive line, number 52 for the Green Wave, just doing a great job.
A replay on that. Watch this run and cut back. A nice blocking downfield.
Look at that cut right there as he comes up and accelerates through the hole. And the Green Wave just had a great push there on that right side.
The Hall of Fame is seeking nominations for the Hall of Fame class of 2024.
So the Green Wave is going to be first and goal from the about 9-yard line here with 6 minutes and 23 seconds to go. 6:29 rather.
First half highlights coming up on the screen right now. This is going to be, I believe, the pass for the oh, no, it's a sack. I'm sorry. This is all put together by Matt Nelson, one of our crack producers.
Just got the picture quality is just so good now. It's amazing from
This one's going to be the pass. Riley scampering around and he looks down deep and he sees Simonetti for a 47-yard touchdown. That's how the Green Wave got on the board, got the scoring started for this game. The PAT was no good. A replay from the sideline view of that touchdown pass while the teams are coming out of their timeouts right now on the field live.
Mike Riley showing pretty good, on the run, being able to throw that ball 35 yards downfield is a testament to his arm strength. Nice job by Mike Riley delivering that long touchdown to Simonetti.
Bring you some more highlights later.
So first and goal for the Green Wave.
All right, here they go on the 8-yard line. Maxwell out wide to the far side. The slot is Simonetti. 2 men in the backfield. It's like Nash, and they give up the middle to LeBlanc. He's going to be
touchdown, man of Muskegon!
LeBlanc from 8 yards out put the Green Wave up by another 6 points.
So it's going to be 20 here to 6 for the Green Wave.
Nice job by the offensive line, just blowing a hole on that right side.
I think
just a quick dive play.
Looks like they're going to go for 2, or they're going to go for 1.
Replay on the screen for you, Kev.
Yeah, just right up the middle there, and LeBlanc was able to dive over the goal line there for the touchdown.
LeBlanc has had a very strong season on both sides of the ball.
He really has. He's been an integral part of this team. The senior, defensive, offensive back.
57-yard drive.
Green Wave doing the swinging gate again.
Riley puts Nash in motion. Looks to throw, and
right there is Duggan.
Nate Duggan gets the 2-point PAT pass.
This is really confusing. The Panthers are just spreading them all out, and Riley could just pick and choose who he's going to throw to.
A nice pass there by Riley, right on target. Puts them up 22-6 here. With 6:24 on the clock.
That is an impressive drive for the Green Wave coming out after the first half.
It was really kind of just, mechanically moved downfield. All of it on the ground, really, right? And except for that PAT. So we'll go back to some of the highlights put together by Matt Nelson, our producer. That was Whitman-Hanson's 1-yard touchdown to get them on the board, and their PAT was unsuccessful, making it a 6-6 tie. They remained that way until this play by A.J. Nash right at midfield, number 29, and he is gone. Kevin is yelling touchdown man of Muskegon when he's 30 yards from the end zone, and the senior gets on the board. So it's great. We've seen Nash get the 6, and then we've got LeBlanc get 6. We had
Back to kick for the Green Wave.
Pease get a 2-pointer. We got Duggan get 2 points.
This is the interception by La Rosa in the end zone after a little tip
nice
drill.
play by La Rosa, number 62 for the Green Wave, the junior.
Here's the kickoff back in the live action.
Nice.
End over in Squid.
That's a perfect kick.
To the 30.
That's a
Ball
perfect
is loose.
kick.
Ball is
Green
loose.
Wave ball. Green
They
Wave
got
ball.
it.
Duggan. Who but
Recovers.
Duggan? Who but Duggan? Oh,
what a kick by Riley, and it just died in no man's land.
You know, I'm surprised because Green Wave has not kicked deep all game long, and they were still back at the 10-yard line there.
Going to be Green Wave.
Wow.
Wow.
You never see that. That's, 40 yards from the kick.
Here's the replay of the kick. You see it's just taking weird bounces. And there's
Duggan, good hands, huh, to grab that like on the fly. Duggan was able to grab that on the fly.
So Duggan gets the PAT reception and then recovers it on the Whitman-Hanson 30.
He's going out with a bang. Nate Duggan. He's someone who is just all over the field.
He is.
Defensively.
So with a 22-6 lead, we get the ball back. Pease out wide to the near side. Michael Riley saying that something's missing on the field.
Do they have the wrong ball, maybe?
They put a man in motion. They give right side. It's a flea flicker. Riley looking, going downfield, comes out, and he's going to be completed.
Salamini, number 2 for the Green Wave, down about the 2-yard line.
Wow. A 28-yard connection to Ryan Salamini.
Wow.
A flea flicker from the Green Wave. So both teams are pulling everything out of their quivers here.
The Green Wave could have 2 scores here within about 10 seconds of each other.
So they're knocking on the door with the ball at the 3-yard line. 6:13 on the clock here in the third quarter. 22-6 Abington lead, and they're trying to add to it right now. Orlandella in, number 81. Riley gets the play selection from offensive coordinator and dad, Ed Riley. Maxwell out wide to the far side. Orlandella and Nash in the backfield. Riley under center in his movement. A lot of movement.
I don't know. The band was more stationary at halftime than that, Sean. I haven't seen
5-yard penalty for the Green Wave. Sean Riley, Kevin Whalen bringing this Abington Green Wave football action. This is our almost 30th year. I don't even know. We lost track.
Long time.
More than 25 years.
A lot of fun over the years.
It certainly has been.
Seen a lot of great moments and shared a lot of great moments with the kids, and always appreciate it. The effort that the kids put in. Not only during the season, but of course off season, and the coaches. Just such a commitment to improvement in to the kids and the community. Just a great job. A lot. That's the leadership of course Jim Kelliher.
Well said, Kevin. Ball at the 8 now. 1st and goal. Nash, the sole running back behind Riley. Now they step Simonetti back into the backfield. Give us the Nash up the middle. Nash bounces off a man and he barrels
stopping
inside.
him. Touchdown, made him a Muskegon.
A.J. Nash picks up his 2nd touchdown here in his final game as a senior. And the Green Wave offensive line is really doing a great job.
You got big number 73, Jake McSherry. 57 there for the Green Wave as well. Steve Wojciechowski. 52 is Connor O'Donnell.
Replay for you from our sideline
there's just
view.
no hope of stopping this. He's just running with a vengeance there today, too. So he
really didn't get hit till he was 3 yards in the end zone.
Nice job there.
So they line up now in a traditional point after conversion attempt with Orlandella, the deep man behind Nash in the I backfield. Riley in the center is going to pitch it to Orlandella. Orlandella trying to get around the end. Orlandella gets stood up and dives forward. Just came short. Good effort there by the Green Wave and a good defensive play by the Panthers.
Nice effort by the Green Wave there. 28-6 here. 22-point lead.
So the Green Wave really answering the bell here in Jim Kelliher's final game of his 50-year career. And hopefully the lead holds up through the end of the game. The Green Wave can take the trophy home for Coach Kelliher. There's a shot of Coach Kell on the sideline congratulating his team as they come off the field. Well-deserved congratulations.
Well, that huge turnover, though, on that kick. It wasn't even really intended, but, it's just perfectly placed.
Kevin, what are you thankful for in this Thanksgiving Day,
you're always thankful for, family and friends, Sean. And as you know, Sean and I lost a good friend, John Walsh, this past week. And John was such a special friend for me, for the last, 45 years. And, always trying to work together to improve the community. And John was, one of the probably smartest, most humble human beings that
Yep.
you would ever meet, and always had time for everybody, and was just a special person. And I'm thankful for and fortunate to have had John in my life.
John was fantastic. They called him Captain Sunshine because he was just always optimistic, always willing to lend a hand, always willing to take time to help whatever it is you needed. John Walsh will be missed. Rest in peace. Green Wave kickoff. Again, a little squib kick's going to bounce and get away from the receiver down at the 20-yard line. And now going to be taken down at about the 23.
And we, obviously we, thinking of, Donner, Walsh, and Coleman, and thinking of them this time at Thanksgiving.
I want to send a shout out to my family, to my wife Kathy, who is home toiling away. I'm sure she's watching the game on live stream right now. My daughters Jill and Maeve. Jill is here at the game. And I know you have a very special family of your own, Kev.
I do. So, my wife faked sick yesterday, so she doesn't have to do anything today. So, well-deserved break there for my wife, Sue. I appreciate all that she does.
Well, it's a 23-yard line as the Panthers start this drive with the shotgun formation. Give over the left side. Still breaks free. Nice job.
Johnny Walker.
Number 14.
I love the name.
Great name. Brings up about 6 yards, and they are in a hurry-up offense here.
It's appropriate that his uniform is red and black.
They trail by 22, and they go. It's going to be a shotgun to Beltramini. Beltramini keeps it on the left side, slants cross. Beltramini down the 40, down the sideline, the 50, the 40, and then he got picked up by Riley and Duggan. Nice bit of running there by Beltramini.
The big play there, nice running there. And Duggan, once again, doesn't give up, takes a great angle, and Riley just kind of forcing him back into Duggan.
Yep.
Great teamship. Even though you don't want to give up that big play like that, but at the end of the day, good team
Giving
defense.
up the 10 yards prevents the touchdown.
Exactly.
Good angle on the play. A shotgun now. Beltramini in the Wildcat type. Wildcat, he's going to keep it. Thought about throwing perhaps. Now keeps it, turns it upfield, and going to be taken down about 5 yards downfield.
That's McClellan, number 22 for the Green Wave.
Bring up second down. The ball marked at
26.
the 26-yard line. They still haven't set the stakes up on the far side of the field.
Well, I guess, they must have like a 1 o'clock dinner. The clock is running. Under 4 minutes here in the third quarter.
Again, Beltramini in the Wildcat formation with 2 running backs, 1 to each side, low snap.
Fumble! Oh, Pease is right there! Pease is there!
At the 29-yard line. Tough break for the Panthers there, but Pease was in the right place at the right time.
Yeah, 28 looks like he's might have turned his ankle trying to come back and get that ball.
Here's a replay.
It didn't look like he was ready for the snap.
Well, it was a low snap.
Yeah.
He had to go down, and that messed up the timing with the handoff.
There it goes. And then, as he went in, he kind of caught his ankle, I think, caught his footing on the turf as he went down to try to get the fumble. Nice job, though. Pease right there. Nice pressure coming in. So when they do make the mistake, you get the opportunity for the turnover there. Nice job by the Green Wave taking advantage.
Abington at their own 29-yard line. Looking to throw is Riley, rolling right. It's a stop and go, and it's going to be, there's a flag thrown there.
Yeah.
Tough play for the defender on that.
He did a double move, and then the ball was short, so he had to come back, and nothing much you can do about that.
It's a 10-yard penalty, though. They'll move.
First down.
Yep.
So it's going to be 28-6 here. The Green Wave lead with 3:41 to go in the third quarter. You probably see at this point a lot of different players coming in. I think, we think about players of the game, Sean. I think we can, bump it up here, though. But you got to do A.J. Nash and definitely, and McClellan's had a great game today, too. And I think number 3 as well for the Green Wave. Simonetti. I think, all the seniors have had a great game today, but I think, those 3 really have done a nice job so far as we go into close to the fourth quarter here.
I'm a little nervous if Dennis Donovan is listening to the game and watching it because he's going to be critiquing our analysis, which is always, up for this debate. I want to send a shout out to the folks, my friends in Stamford, Connecticut who are watching it, Cincinnati watching it, people from out of state. All Green Wave Nation extends far and wide, apparently.
I've mellowed out, though, Sean.
You have. First and 10 at the 44. Riley gives right side Simonetti. Simonetti looking for a hole, bounces it outside, turns the corner, and a flag thrown behind the play.
Little holding there for the Green Wave.
Probably when the referee throws it like that. So we'll see if it goes, move the Green Wave back with 3:34 here in the third quarter. Waiting for it to be deciphered down there on the field.
It appears to be on the Green Wave.
I want to congratulate my brother Ed Riley, who once again kept the belt for the quarterback competition the day before Thanksgiving.
So what is the belt?
It's basically a wrestling belt, and they have Ed Riley, who used to be a quarterback back in the day in the 90s, takes on some of the guys he coached and some of the former quarterbacks from all the different years.
For throwing?
They have, a little accuracy practice. It's a whole thing they do each year. And Coach Riley, Ed Riley, beat all the youngsters and kept the belt where it properly belongs, if you ask him.
Jack will take that away from him someday.
Second and about 20 here for Abington. Give right side. That's
LeBlanc.
LeBlanc with a nice bit of running.
Oh,
ball's
fumble.
loose. Ball's loose, and I think LeBlanc might have got it.
He got his own ball. He got the ball.
Did.
Like, how did he do that?
What an effort on LeBlanc's part. The ball went forward. He actually gained an extra 4 or 5 yards just chasing down that loose ball.
It just like coughed out there.
God, he was in fourth gear there too, LeBlanc. Man
Comes
on
over
a
on that
mission.
right side. Good blocking once again. And
See
it
the
just
ball
got
pop
popped
out?
out. Yeah, it just got popped out, but he just kept his momentum going forward and kept the ball.
So it moves the ball up to the 47-yard line.
Makes it 2nd and 7. So you had about a 13-yard pickup there.
Maxwell out wide to the far side. Again, Riley in the shotgun. They stack it up on the left side. Riley going to keep it, following Pease and company, but a good defensive play by the interior of the Panther line.
Got about a 2-yard pickup to the 50-yard line.
And they mark it now at the Whitman-Hanson 49.
Number 99, Matt Lee with the stop.
Oh, they move it back to the 50 now. All right, 3rd and 4.
They tend to do that with Riley. I don't know. He gets to the 4 or 49, they move it back. But
coming down at 2 minutes and 15 seconds here in the third quarter.
3rd and 4 here for the Green Wave. 28-6. Green Wave with a nice lead.
Nash lines up in the backfield behind Riley. Wings on each side. They put Simonetti in motion to give the Nash up the middle. Nash gets hit at the line of scrimmage. He gets stopped at the 50-yard line.
Good defense there by Whitman-Hanson. Panthers had a whole group there.
Tackle made by 76, Curtis Burke.
So see if the Green Wave will punt this or...
Ball right at the 50.
Nash had a nice 45-yard punt before, so this would really put him back deep if they did punt it. They look like they're going for it, the Green Wave.
Well, they get the cushion of that 22-point lead.
I know. It's 4th and 4. We're coming down at the end here of the third quarter.
They spread it out. They got 2 men out wide, actually 2 on each side. LeBlanc and Maxwell out far to the far side. Pease and Simonetti on the near side. Riley to throw, bobbles the snap. He's going to be sacked and taken down back at the 40. So big defensive play there by the Green Wave. By the Panthers.
Turnover on downs. It goes back to with a 10-yard loss. It goes back to the 40-yard line.
Yeah, so it gives them good field position here. Back to almost where they started when it got interrupted with that fumble on their last possession.
It'd be interesting to see if 28, who tweaked his ankle there last time, Sean, it looked like, to see if he's going to be able to belt around. Beltramini. Number.
Nash is in at quarterback right now, number 16.
So 99 actually changes his number to 56.
All right, that makes more sense because
56 Matt Lee. Yeah, Matt Lee.
He does it. 56/99. All right, Nash lines up in the shotgun. 2 wideouts to each side in a stack formation. Now they put Markowski in motion. Nash to throw. A little bubble screen. Could be a double pass. It is. Looking to pass. Got Markowski down the middle. He's not open, so he's going to run with it. A lot of open field down inside the 30 and the pickup down about the 26. Beltramini was intended to throw. Was designed to be a pass.
Lateral pass going backwards. In the Green Wave there, did a nice job of being disciplined in it, but the thing is when they did, they kind of slid back, on the defending side and, kind of went back expecting it to be a pass and just left a lot of room for him to run there.
Ball at the 27 now, 1st and 10, less than a minute to go here in the third quarter. Again, similar formation with 2 wideouts to each side in slot formation. Nash, it's a man in motion.
Hands it
Give
off.
up the middle. Johnny Walker spins, gets hit, taken down by O'Donnell. Pushed him down on the ground after he got hit. It looked like it was Kerr in there.
Could be
51.
the last play of that third quarter.
Yep, 25 seconds and rolling. Johnny Walker checks out. Nash comes in with the play selection.
Green Wave will take that kind of play, Sean, when you're up by 3 touchdowns as we approach the end of this third quarter here. Just a 2-yard dive.
Ball to 25, 2nd and 8. Again, they spread it out. Nash in the shotgun. Nash looking to throw, looking left. He pump fakes. Now he's going downside.
Riley's
down the
there.
sideline, and it's going to be incomplete. Good coverage by the safety over the top. Markowski was the intended receiver.
Riley doing a nice job of helping over the top there, breaking that play up. So it's going to be 3rd and about 8 here as we can start the fourth quarter. Green Wave up 28-6.
Go ahead, take a quick break.
Hi, I'm Matt Lyons, student intern here at Abington Cam, Abington's local cable station. And although our building is located in the high school, you don't have to be a student to get involved. Anyone in Abington who's looking to contribute to the local access programming is encouraged and welcome to help out. Tired of all the boring things on TV? Well, here's your chance to do better. Whether you want to learn the technical aspects of what goes into a production, want to learn how to edit professional-looking videos, want a cup of our famous water, want to host your own interview show.
How do you get your hair like that? Looks fantastic. That's a great question, Matt.
Want to host your own art show, or your own sports show? Go along. Then Abington Cam is the place for you. So stop on by. We're here for you.
All right, we're back with the final 12 minutes of this 2023 game. The Abington Green Wave here against the Whitman-Hanson Panthers, the 112th edition. I want to remind you, December 8th, 9th, and 10th will be the Abington Celebrates Christmas Celebration Weekend. They have the Ugly Sweater Ball on Friday, December 8th. Breakfast with Santa in the morning of Saturday, December 9th, and the Christmas celebration from 3 to 6 p.m. at Island Grove on Saturday. More to come about that. 3rd down. They give right side. Cam trying to get around the corner, gets hit at the line of scrimmage.
There.
Nice job by the Green Wave defense stringing that one out.
Stringing it out, and it looked like LaRosa was in on the tackle there. Nice job coming up and just hitting them square and not really getting much. It's going to be 4th and 8 here.
Yeah, real good defensive play on that one. Beltramini had nowhere to go.
Shot by number 18, Kingston Maxwell, 4th down.
So the ball at the Green Wave 25.
Tinkoff comes in for number 652, Connor O'Donnell, the senior. He's had a great year for the Green Wave.
4th and about 7 here. I'm going to call it 8 at the 25-yard line. See if they do a little misdirection or they go to the air. Mitch Souza in the backfield. Beltramini is in the slot on the near side with Brendan Moore out wide right. Nash puts a man in motion. Nash fakes it, looking to throw, rolling on the near side. He's got pressure, puts it up in the air into the end zone, looking for more.
Riley with another great play.
Michael Riley is just showing people how to play the safety position today.
Absolutely. Jeez, that's his 3rd or 4th break up there, back deep. So nice job by Riley.
So it's a turnover on downs, and the Green Wave will take over at their own 25. Check out this replay now. Good job by Nash.
Riley doing, the other thing too, the technique there, just not only did he bat it, but he batted it out of bounds.
Right.
Where, when
there's no second chance.
There's no second chance or even, of getting that ball or, bouncing and making a crazy bounce and getting somebody else to, score. So nice job by Riley there. Good technique.
28-6 Green Wave lead here with 10:56 left to go in the game. Abington in their white away jerseys, trying to bring Coach Kelliher a victory in his final game in his 50-year career. LeBlanc goes in motion. Riley to throw. He's got a man down the middle of the field. There's Simonetti wide open. Simonetti. Here we go. Breaks in the 30. Simonetti down inside the 20. He's got one man to beat, and he's going to be
touchdown, man of Muskegon!
A 75-yard touchdown pass from Michael Riley to Simonetti, his second bomb of the game.
Holy cow, Riley with a great throw there.
Wow. Simonetti, he had a man right on him.
He did. I thought the guy was going to dive at about the 30. I started going into the touchdown man of Muskegon. I'm like, he might catch him, but Simonetti was able to.
A perfectly thrown ball by Michael Riley. Gets Simonetti in stride at midfield, and he just takes the rest of it to the house. breaks a tackle on the 10-yard line and puts another 6.
Well, it's a nice way to end
75.
your final game there, number 3. Ryan Simonetti, end your career there for the Green Wave. Nice job.
75-yard pass play to Simonetti. That tops off his previous 47-yard pass play earlier in the game, the first score of the game, and he'll go for the conversion.
So Coach Kell this will make, if he wins today, 311, I think, right? 312?
Victories?
Yeah.
I can tell you that in a second. I should know it off the top of my head.
312? So I think that would put him like 4th on the list.
He is 4th right now.
4th all-time on the list. Oh, little movement.
Orlandella gets the pitch. Orlandella gets hit in the backfield, though, and gets tripped up.
A nice job there by the Green Wave trying to... Hey, how you doing, Jack?
So the rush is no good, but the Green Wave pick up another
6. Makes it 34-6 here for the Green Wave. With
another view of that bomb there from Riley to Simonetti. They got it going here today. Great protection for Riley. Just puts it up and feathers it, drops it right into the breadbasket of Simonetti, and he's off to the races. Good hustle.
Yeah, give credit to Whitman-Hanson player there, getting down there. He just couldn't wrap him up to bring him down. And he just bit. He thought it was going to be a run play, kind of did that one step too many into the to go up to support the run, and all of a sudden Simonetti went by him.
This would be Coach Kelliher's 313th victory out of his 530 games.
Because I think Amin Colombo is actually like a 316, I think, right?
Yes, exactly.
316, yeah.
Coach Kelliher will retire as the 4th most winningest coach in Massachusetts high school football history and the only coach in Massachusetts high school football history to coach 50 or more years at the same high school, which is an incredible record. So Riley will kick off at 10:43 to go. Left to right across your television screen. Riley's had a great game himself, both as the safety and thrown some great passes today.
He really has. He's done a complete game. And on special teams with the kicks.
Another pooch, and it's going to be a fair catch at the 39-yard line.
Cody Roberts.
Well, one of the keys for the game, Sean, not only is the line of scrimmage who's had a great game today, but it's also the offensive and defensive lines, but also like the turnovers. Green Wave just have not had any turnover. They got very fortunate with LeBlanc on that. When he fumbled, he got his own fumble back though. So the Green Wave,
LaRosa's interception at the goal line
right,
was huge.
Right, you have the fumble recovery too. So Green Wave by P. So Green Wave doing a nice job of taking care of the ball.
So out come the Panthers, right to left across your television screen. Shotgun formation, wideouts to each side. Nash looking over the defense. No, it's Beltramini. Beltramini breaks up the right side, dives, and gets close to the first down. It'll be about a yard or two short.
He's going to make it about 2nd and 2 here for the Panthers.
9-yard gain on the play. It's going to bring up 2nd and 1.
Beltramini's definitely a good player. He's a high-energy player.
I think the Beltramini fan club is right next
here.
to us,
Yeah,
right?
they're right here. So that's why I saw that they were, so I said some complimentary things.
Again, stutter step, and he's going to be hit in the backfield, no gain.
Beltramini on the keeper.
They were heartfelt, though. I did mean him. It's not like I was just, being gratuitous.
First down.
He's a very good player.
Ryan Salamini is shaking hands with one of the Panthers guys downfield, so to speak.
So it's going to be Green Wave. It comes under the 10. Are they giving him a first down there? I don't know what they're doing.
Can't be.
Oh, 3rd down. 3rd and 1. 3rd and 1. Okay.
Yeah, it was just short. Yeah. Rich Souza checks back in number 2. He looks like he's got a little gimp in his step.
I saw that when he was going in motion at number 2.
3rd down and less than a yard. Nash gets the call, the play selection from the line of scrimmage. Jim Kelliher on the far sideline overlooking the defense, as he's done so often for the Green Wave. 50 years as head coach, 3 years as assistant coach, and 4 years as a Green Wave football player. Shotgun formation with 3rd and short. It's a keeper, and Walker's going to get sacked for a loss. And this Green Wave saying they recovered the ball?
No, he's saying it's down. He's saying it's down.
Oh, he's got the Nash has the ball in his hand.
I think it's a 34-6 game, Sean.
Yeah, true.
Thanksgiving, it's just keep the clock moving, which they are doing. No, they stopped it.
Slow motion.
Yeah, he did give it.
Yeah, it is. Slow motion replay coming up. You'll see the turnover.
1st and 10. Green Wave.
Well, it's running away from the camera, but you'll see as he gets hit, he's stripped. Nash comes down with it.
Oh, he
definitely
just pulled
a fumble.
it right. Yeah, he pulled it right.
Nash.
The ball never hit the ground. Nash was just able to pull it right out of his hands.
AJ Nash having a great game for his final in the career. Gets the fumble recovery, just stripped it.
Are we going to see Jack Riley at all today, you think?
You don't know who you're going to see out there.
I think you might see, no, Mike's there. Michael Riley's coming out.
So Abington now with good field position at the Whitman 46, 9:32 on the clock.
I think you'll see the Green Wave kind of keep the ball on the ground.
One man in the backfield behind Riley. 1st and 10 for Abington. They put LeBlanc in motion. They give up the middle. Looks like Nash. Nash breaks
Nash
away.
can go. He's gone.
inside the 30, inside the 20.
Touchdown, man of Muskegon!
A.J. Nash from 46 yards out. It's having the game of the season for himself. And as a senior fullback, it's much deserved.
Absolutely. He's had a great career for the Green Wave, number 29. A.J. Nash. I was just going to say, Sean, you don't want to be throwing the ball. You don't want to go all Middleborough on him.
Here's a replay for you with a great
Nash right
job
up the
by
middle.
the line. Just giving him that crease that he needs.
Oh, that was the fumble.
Oh, that's the fumble recovery
Fumble by
right there,
Nash.
right? Yeah, really. He takes the ball with the fumble, and then they give it right back to him on the offensive side.
I'm sure glad I included him in the players of the game, Sean, early in the right before we started the fourth quarter here. That I think would be appropriate for people that have had a great game today. A.J. Nash.
Here's we're back on the live action for the point after conversion. Pease in motion. Oh, bad snap. Riley's going to go chase it down, and he's going to scramble, and then he's going to just throw it down incomplete. Smart play.
Yeah.
Tackle made by number 51.
All right, here's a replay of the touchdown for you. A.J. Nash in the backfield, just a quick hitter, and once he gets inside the 40, he is
he
gone.
was gone, 35-yard line there. It was just good night. Just nice job by Nash.
All right. Oh, the clock is now rolling because of the score, 40-6. So coming down to the 8-minute mark and rolling. Abington will kick off once again. We'll see if Riley does the pooch kick. So the score for the Green Wave, 47-yard pass from Riley to Simonetti, put him up 6-0. And then after Ryan Nash scored to make it 6-6 for the Panthers, Abington came right back with a 50-yard run by A.J. Nash, making it 14-6, and that was the score at the half. Green Wave came out strong with a 57-yard drive to start the third quarter, capped off by an 8-yard Will LeBlanc run, making it 22-6 after a Riley to Duggan PAT pass. Then we had a A.J. Nash 8-yard run, making it 28-6. And here's the kickoff.
Wow.
Going to kick up
Holy
over
cow.
everyone, rolls inside the 5, into the end zone
Wow.
for a touchback. Riley showing everything he can do from the kicking standpoint. So after the Nash's touchdown made it 28-6, Abington got the ball back and, after a incompletion in the end zone, when they went for it 4th and 8, Abington got the ball back. First play was a Riley to Simonetti 75-yard pass, making it 34-6. The rush was no good. And then A.J. Nash, after he stripped the ball from Whitman-Hanson at the 46, turned it around, and the very next play made a 46-yard touchdown run, making it 40-6 for the Green Wave. So a tremendous Green Wave game by the boys in the green and white.
Munez, number 78, is in for the Green Wave.
One of our freshman studs. Clock is rolling now at 6:38 and going. Looking to throws Nash rolling. Throws it on the flat, connects with the receiver at about the first down mark.
LaRosa doing a nice job out there, kind of getting out in the flat and making that tackle. Well, you got to give credit. I mean, some of these guys, we've obviously watched Connor Pease for the last, 3 years, and he's just been a great Green Wave player. Duggan, of course, is another one. And, all the seniors have just, given us a lot of great moments.
We'll read their names off in just another second.
Oh, knocked down by the man I just spoke about, Connor
Pease, number 87. And stick around after the game. We're going to try to get a camera and a microphone down on the field. Talk with Coach Kelliher and some of his players if you want to hang out.
They present the trophy.
Yep. The Abington seniors once again. Ryan Simonetti, number 3. Number 6 is Will LeBlanc. Number 11, Nate Duggan. Number 22, Aiden McClellan. Number 29, A.J. Nash. And number 51, Andrew Kerr. Also 52, Connor O'Donnell. 54, Alex Mullen. 57, Steve Wojciechowski. 75, Faraz Ahmad. 76, Bodie Johnson. Connor Olandello is number 81. And 87, Connor Pease.
Great effort and great job. Appreciate all the hard work that you guys have put in over the last several years. It looked like that was knocked down once again. I don't know if LaRosa got a hand on it or Duggan.
For number 13, Brendan Moore.
They bring up 3rd down and 10. Clock rolling at 5 minutes and 10 seconds to go. Kevin, I want to thank you again for doing this with me because you make it fun for me. You make it fun for the viewers at home.
I appreciate your effort, Sean. Appreciate all that you do. I just come and show up. I know everyone thinks that I, prepare for hours at a time.
It's peanut butter and jelly, Kev.
Exactly.
Can't have the cereal without the milk.
Peas and carrots.
3rd and 10.
All right, we're going to show you some highlights of some of the scoring plays after the end of the game. Perhaps while we're making our way down to the field, we'll have the trophy presentation to the winning team. 3rd and 10. Shotgun rolling is Nash. Nash throwing an out pass. He's going to be picked off. Picked off by LeBlanc, and he's going to march it downfield for a 35-yard touchdown interception return.
I have to add LeBlanc as player of the game, too, there, Sean. Wow, what another play.
Back behind the play, there was some little roughhousing.
That's unfortunate.
It may be coming back.
I don't think it's coming back.
There's a replay of the last play. LeBlanc was just stalking that ball. You could see him waiting behind the intended receiver, and then he just stood up, grabbed it out of the air
just
at the
cut in front of the
35-yard
route.
line.
He was able to cut in front of the route there and just walk into the end zone. Are they going to bring it back? I don't know. I didn't see what happened.
It might have been after the touchdown.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know if it's. It's been. It seems like it's been a.
Clock is rolling here at 3:45.
It doesn't seem like it's been very chippy at all, though.
No.
Sean. It seems like it's been a pretty well played game.
I would think they would stop the clock during this anyhow. Dead ball foul against Abington.
Dead ball foul
against both teams.
Touchdown.
Touchdown is good.
So 46-6. I don't ever remember Abington spotting 46 points at Thanksgiving, Sean.
No.
It's, great game. Obviously, the kids are.
And they're not trying to run it up.
No, they're not.
I mean, they've had.
Well, I mean, when you get when you get turnover after turnover here in the second half, it's been
And you're getting, the fullback with dive plays up the middle going 50 yards.
Right.
Just some good play by the Green Wave. Abington's missing one player. Oh, they're missing a ball, too.
Taken off and a player. You got two.
Clock rolling under 3 minutes.
4, 6.
Rolling clock.
10.
Riley's going to line up for the kick with Duggan to hold. We've called both of their names a lot. Bodie Johnson to snap, who's done a hell of a job all year.
All season for us. Always refuses any payment.
Duggan with tough on the snap and a kicker's block, but still a 46-6 lead by the Green Wave. It's just been overwhelming.
The snap was good. It just was like missed the handle on it. But Green Wave, 46 points is a great game for the Green Wave. Just all around, took advantage. Special teams, you look from that punt and then the kick. Not the onside kick, but the kick where they got the turnover on the kick there.
Yeah, when Duggan.
So I mean,
on it, the 30. Yeah, it's been everything. Almost everything has gone Abington's way today.
Right.
Not, that's just for some good discipline and some great coaching by none other than Coach Jim Kelliher.
In his 50th year.
It's part of the identity of Abington is Coach Jim Kelliher on the sidelines. I really don't know what it's going to be like next year.
Well, it's kind of
we have great memories.
It's kind of crazy when you think about it. Coach Kell, having 50 years, and then Walter Pastor had 25 before him. So you can almost go back into the 40s when you had only when you had one coach for a couple of years there. But you almost go back all the way to the 40s. It's crazy.
It is longevity. Abington a little pooch keck once again, going to be grabbed at the 35.
He's looking for some room out there. That looks like number 9 for the Panthers. Jack Martin.
Tackle made by number 22.
Minute 13 and rolling. The Panthers will have time for maybe 1 or 2 plays. And Jim Kelliher will have a smile on his face, and the turkey will be tasting a little extra delicious today for the Kelliher family and for everyone in Green Wave Nation.
That was number 3 on the carry, Sean, and I'm not even going to try to pronounce that name.
TJ Santolis. 47.
DJ. We'll go with DJ.
DJ. You're right. DJ Santolis. Ball at the 47-yard line.
We wish you a happy Thanksgiving.
40 seconds left to go here.
See if they air it out.
Shotgun formation. This will likely be the last play of the game.
Going to do a little
bubble screen on the right side. Connect with your man DJ right there. He steps out of bounds. Well, I was going to say stop the clock, but the clock won't stop down to 30.
I think this is going to be it. It looks like everybody's wrapping it up. They're trying to get another play in.
Ball's at the 30. Abington plays have gone off the field now.
Yeah, going to call a timeout. I'm going to call a timeout.
It's stopping the clock.
You get one play left.
Yeah.
It appears that the time clock has run out.
Nope. No, I don't know. What are they doing here?
They say get back.
Abington Green Wave
46.
No, one more play.
One more play.
One more play.
And have a safe and happy Thanksgiving, ladies and gentlemen.
One more play.
One more play.
We're going to have one more
Just
play.
trying to change the PA announcer. One more play from the 30-yard line for the Panthers.
No time on the clock.
Put Jim Kelliher out there in defense. Put a helmet on him.
I thought the Green Wave was caught a little off guard that all of a sudden they were going into the hurry-up, Sean. So
it's true.
Weasley.
Kevin, I'm going to be heading down to the field with Kevin Tachi and Matt Lyons. If you want to stay up here with Matt, and actually Matt will also.
Well, Sean, I want to thank you once again, and I want to say to everyone here that's helped us out today, Kevin, Matt, Dan, happy Thanksgiving. Appreciate it. Hope all the families have a good, safe, healthy Thanksgiving.
Dave did a great job up top. And going for the end zone.
He's got him.
Nice pass by Nash. Puts it up, and it's going to be incomplete.
And
that'll be the end of the game.
Yeah.
With a 46-6 victory for Coach Kelliher.
Well, nice job by the Green Wave all around. Just a super job and a testament to a nice cherry on top for Coach Kelliher in his final game here on Thanksgiving, beating Rockland and Whitman-Hanson in his final season.
As the teams shake hands, we're going to have a little recap of some of the scoring brought to you by Matt Nelson. Kevin, thank you very much.
Thank you, Sean. Have a good Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving to everyone in Green Wave Nation. We'll be down on the field in just a few moments to talk with Coach Kelliher and some of the Green Wave players.
From here on out.
What's your birthday? I'll text you when so I feel like the VFW people said before that. But the KFC is going to be, I know the VFW is going to do so either way. And all the work that we do gifts. The apple was October. And then we just raised like another $21.50 doing like the big end. So there's plenty of.
Nice to get this. Nice to get this. It is, and to the game itself, I've been involved with it for a long time. All right, and it's one of the best things that can happen to a high school kid in sports. All right, whether it be hockey, whether it be football, gal or guy, when you can have something like this, and appreciate the efforts of both teams, and continue it. It's like. You look forward to it, and I did. I look forward to the last game here. Not that it was because of my last game, because I love playing Whitman-Hanson. I love we have those guys on schedule, all right. And I love the game. Okay? And he wants me to finish. All right, thank you, really. All right, so what's it?
I mean,
I feel. I know.
46-6, and you get to end it this way.
Not too much. It's the idea of the game that we're in. To have these two teams and the history that it has, and all the friends that I know from Whitman-Hanson, and we played each other, and we smashed with each other, and I did, and I was able to get to be the head coach here and continue to be seeing Whitman on Thanksgiving. That's the best thing in the world, And if you can get the victory, you're going to be happy. But before anything else, it's the idea of the game, and the idea of the game is just to work hard, do your best you can, and whatever is going to result is going to result, and just make sure you have a good time and enjoy your Thanksgiving.
Good coaches, good coaches.
Yeah.
Multiple state championships under your belt, but the one thing that everyone says here is that sets you apart is your character. I mean, apart from being a great coach,
Yeah.
when you hear that, how do you feel?
That's my mom and my dad and a lot of other people. Okay, it's it's high school. You want to enjoy, and just make sure you work hard, and that's what both teams did.
Congratulations.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, Coach.
Yeah, Kelly!
Raise it up! Raise it
I'm gonna go home. Gonna come as fast as it did, but it's here, and it's gonna be nice. Gonna be nice. Gonna enjoy it.
What are you hoping next for this amazing football program?
That they just have a good Thanksgiving dinner, enjoy it, okay, enjoy the rest of the year, all right, because they got a good amount of time before they have to start back up again.
And we know it's Thanksgiving, so what are you grateful for today, Coach?
Thanksgiving is just simply family, seeing family and playing this game without a doubt, okay, and seeing when you're at this game, okay, it makes it really special, really totally special. Okay. All right.
Thank you. With the trophy and the coaching.
Everybody get back up a little.
I get you. Hey, spread out. Spread out. Spread out. Bubbles, I swear to God. Bubbles,
Screen. Coach Kelliher, 50 years of glory. What are you thankful for on Thanksgiving here?
Oh, just being able to still be on the sideline, enjoy the excitement of the kids during the prep time. Enjoy the excitement the kids have during the preparation for the game. All right, and certainly, the game itself as they start to play it and get involved with it and things that happen. And we were ready. We were mentally ready. You never know that. You never do know that. Okay, but today, after about the, almost just before the second period, I'm saying these kids are ready. They are mentally up to where they want to be and up to what to expect and how to handle it and how to get it done. Because that's, it's not easy to do that in football.
I got a question for you.
Yeah.
You graduated in 1966 after playing 4 years, assistant coach 3 years. 1974, they hire you as head coach in 1974.
Yeah.
Did you think you'd be here for 50?
No, I was really hoping that, I might hang around here for like about 8, 10, 12, 15, something like that. Not really, it's 15.
Hey, on behalf of all the families that you have benefited through the student athletes, the things that you do for the kids off the field, on the field, Abington can't thank you enough. You're just an icon in our town, and we are forever going to be grateful and thankful to you, Coach. You've done an amazing thing for our community.
Okay, I thank you very much for that, but yeah, any guy, gal who's going to get involved in whether it be the plays in the school or the sports in the school or something else, all right, you really enjoy working with the kids. Yep. To see how they grow during that time that you have them, to see how excited they get, to see how they handle some adverse things that you have to handle, and when they do that, you just get a smile on your face all the time, and I've had that, and it's been 50 years of every year, being happy from the beginning of September to the end of November, and sometimes into the early December if you're happy to get into a game, an extra game there. We've done that, but just to be with the kids and watch them, as good things happen, and watch them how they handle the bad things, yep. Because that's only going to help them later on. So that's what we try to do. And the biggest thing is my coaching staff is awesome. I could talk all day long about how good these guys are, but they are. They're key to this whole thing.
All right, hey, listen, I know a lot of people want to talk to you, and you get a lot to celebrate, and the turkey's going to taste extra special today, but it is Thanksgiving, and on behalf of the town of Abington and everyone that you've helped and affected, we want to thank you, Coach Kell.
Thank you
You're
very
a wonderful
much,
guy.
Riles.
Thank you very much.
I appreciate it.
All right,
I appreciate it very much.
All right, we are live on the field right now with our senior class, the seniors for this Abington High School football team who just had a great victory here over Whitman-Hanson, but more importantly, they got the job done for Coach Kelliher in his final game, his 530th game, the end of his illustrious career. I'm going to let each one of them say a little something if they want to Coach Kelliher or what they're thankful for the end of their 2023 season. Starting off with,
I just want to say how thankful I am for Jim Kelliher. Couldn't find a better coach in the whole entire world. Made me a better player, better man, better person. I love him. Life wouldn't be the same without him.
I just want to say thank you to Coach Kelliher. I mean, he's been the best for 4 years, and that's all.
I'm thankful for Coach Kell, my family, the MSG boys back home in 58. Let's go.
AJ Nash, I'm thankful for Coach Kell making this the greatest program in the world.
Liam.
I'm thankful for Coach Kell, my football family, my actual family, and this great town. Great town.
Connor, I'm thankful for my family and especially Coach Kell today.
I'm Will Blank. I'm thankful for Coach Kell. I love that man. And these are the best 3 years of my life. So far.
Steve Wojciechowski, I'm thankful for Coach Kell. He's always standing on business. Thankful for my family. Love you guys.
Who we got behind you?
I'm Connor O'Donnell. I'm thankful for Coach Kell and what he's done to this program. 50 years. I'm thankful for my family.
I'm Aiden McCullough. I'm thankful for my coaches, teammates, my SG brothers, and especially the GOAT, Coach Kell.
Well,
I'm Ryan Simini. I'm thankful for my SG family members and Coach Kell.
Hi, I'm Faraz Ahmed. I'm thankful for Coach Kell because he showed me so much support in my first year.
I'm Connor Mandela, and I'm grateful for the team I get to play with.
Gentlemen, how's it feel to hold that trophy?
Feels amazing. Love to get back last year. Close game last year, but this one, not even close. Let's go.
Guys, one on the line of scrimmage. I mean, obviously the running backs, the wide receivers, they get a lot of the glory. But the guys in the trenches, the linebackers, you made it happen. What was it out there?
It was fun. It was a team effort. Everyone did their job. Came out on top.
Good number a lot today.
Thank you. I couldn't do it without the front line and my D-backs taking care of the passes,
And apparently the defense was underestimating your speed.
Yep.
Simonetti making a couple big plays at the right time.
Yeah, it's those plays were definitely clutch, and the first play was not expected. With the throw, Mike threw that out of the pocket. Came quick.
Great way to end your career as a senior football player. I want to congratulate you, thank you. We all want to thank Coach Kelliher because none of this happens without him. It starts at the top, and we're just so proud of Coach Kell, and you guys are real lucky if you've been coached by Coach Kell. And you can mark that down as you were the seniors on the last game of the season. Connor, any final words for Coach Kell on Thanksgiving Day?
No, just thank you. Staying on business. Business trip.
All right, we're going to wrap it up here from the field.
Big shout out to Abington Cam for coming to every game.
Love you,
showing
boys.
us. Love you, Abington Cam.
Love you.
Hey, where's C6 Bill? Shout out C6 Bill. All the great pictures. Shout out RSO. RSO. Yes, sir. Yeah.